Have a new pitcher out there for the Cincinnati Bearcats. It's the senior, A.J. Kullman. Ice, they call him. 6'8", 225 senior is out there to try and perhaps close this one down. Leading off the top of the seventh, 9-1-2 for Memphis, Jason Santana, who is 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch from Kullman misses, 1-0 the count. Santana, the senior, 224 on the year, 370 as a leadoff hitter. And he takes a strike, 1-1. 11-4 your score. Cincinnati pushed across those 2 insurance runs in the bottom of the 6th. Then if you're Memphis, you're running out of outs. They only have 9 to go here. One from Kullman. And the count now 1-2.
Cincinnati 9 outs away from their first tournament victory ever.
1-2 from Kullman. Santana hits this one in the air. Back of third, Santiago takes care of it, 1 down. And you always wonder about run support. Well, he had plenty of it. 11 runs for Cincinnati today as they lead by 7. Ben Brooks, top of the order, steps in for the Memphis Tigers. 1-0 the count. Brooks singled back in the third. He's 1 for 3. Lightly taps this one over to third. Throwing on in time is Santiago, 2 down. 1 for 2 on the day. Cut on and miss, 1-1 now the count.
Just trying to be a base runner here. Slowly mount an attack against Cincinnati, who's cruising with a 7-run lead.
Here's the payoff pitch. Towards center. Johnson has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for A.J. Kullman in the 7th. Your score 11-4. Cincinnati with the lead over Memphis here in Clearwater.
Their only base runner in that time was Trella, who walked in the 6th.
And if there's a guy who's going to get something going for the Tigers at any point, it's going to be this guy, Hunter Goodman. 1-1 the count. Hunter had an RBI double back in the third. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Kullman came in, by the way, in relief of Clayton Colvin in that previous regular season meeting as Goodman waves at the 1-1 delivery, now 1-2. Pitched 2 perfect innings of relief, struck out 2. Goodman taps this one foul down the third base line.
You know, Goodman did a great job of filling up the stat sheet this year, being a leader as a freshman.
And he ropes this one, but right to second. Mercer makes the play, 1 down. So a 1 for 4 day for Hunter Goodman, and now Kyle Ouellette steps to the plate, cuts and misses at the first offering from A.J. Kullman. Ouellette is 1 for 3 with a double. That was all the way back in the first inning. And that one's in the dirt. As we've seen what they've done on the loser side of the bracket in this tournament more than a few times. 1-1.
They've never come here and not registered a win. In 2016, they played 5 games, made it deep into the semifinals.
3-2. In the dirt, did he go? No. And Ouellette draws a walk with 1 out. A 4-3 lead in the third. Down the line and fair. Ouellette rounds second. He's going to try for third, and actually a great play over there and right by Bumpus to hold Henneman to a single. There's the kiss of death right there. That's the first hit since the third inning for the Memphis Tigers, but they have runners on the corners now.
16 batters come and gone. They finally break through, get a hit here. Now runners on the corners with only 1 out.
And a triple. Here's the 0-1 into right field. It will fall for a hit. Ouellette will trot in to score, and your score is now 11-5. Cincinnati with the lead with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Yeah, he's 6 of 18 at the plate this year, slugging .611. He's got 6 runs batted in, 1 home run on the year. He's also got 2 doubles out of those 6 hits. Here's the 0-1, left side, base hit. That's going to load up the bases all of a sudden. So it's the bases loaded now for Nick Vogie with 1 out for the Tigers, facing A.J. Kullman, who all of a sudden is up over 30 pitches. (1-0) misses outside. 2-0. Kullman looks like he's scuffling a little bit here with a 6-run cushion in the top of the 8th, but the bases are jammed. With the bases loaded, Nick Vogie this year an even .500. And to think the Tigers could use a little bit of that magic right here. Chopped over towards second. It's they're going to try go and get the safe thing over at first as Mercer 2 down. So the run comes in to score.
Pulls this one to the right side of the infield. Runners all taking off. They'll trade a run for an out. And coming across to score is Hanneman.
So with Bell on second and Trella at third now, Jason Santana steps to the plate, the number 9 hitter. And this is grounded toward the right side. Might be a tough play, but Kullman covers in time and takes the toss from Murphy. And that ends the inning. Memphis tacks on 2, but they're still down 5, 11-6. And last ups for Memphis down 11-6. And they have the top of the order coming up. Brooks, Neal, and Goodman, 1, 2, and 3. Tigers push 2 across in the 8th, but they're going to need 5 to extend this game tonight. First pitch from Kullman is lined right to second. Nice play once again by Jace Mercer over at second base, 1 down.
And now it's a matter of 2 outs. 2 outs that does not erase the history from the last 5 years here, but starts them in the right direction. 2 outs from winning their first game in this tournament and moving on into the winner's bracket.
Here for Cincinnati, if they can keep it to Kullman, they're saving a lot of energy and stamina in their pitching staff for whoever wins that next game. It'll be a 2-2 to Kyle Ouellette. Missed on the inside corner, 3-2. Kullman's a little upset after that one.
89 miles an hour on the inside.
A.J. Kullman, the pitcher for Cincinnati, trying to close this one out for the Bearcats in what would be their first win in the American Athletic Conference Tournament in school history. Cut on and missed, strike 3, and there it is. The Cincinnati Bearcats win their first game of the 2019 American Baseball Championship, 11-6. The final score over the Memphis Tigers, 11-13-0 for the Bearcats. They leave 9 on base. Memphis with 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. They leave 6. And how about the 2-seed Cincinnati Bearcats, who are moving on? They will play on Thursday against the winner of UCF and Tulane.